Hey, well, where have I been? I write over in the other room in there, uh, and if I so choose to upload the GoPro, you'll see the whole situation over there. I after this morning's talk, I went, put a, got out my GoPro, put it on, and started walking around, talking and weird stuff. But so what happened? As you can tell, I changed my shirt. I actually even washed up a little bit. Probably can't tell. And as I had explained in episode number 6 earlier today, I got a late start because I had a rough night last night. And what ended up happening today, day 2 of the great 3-day novel writing contest, is because I got such a late start, I didn't start until like 11. It was it was like 11 o'clock, real late in the morning before I even started. I did take my time and, like I said, got washed up, just kind of relaxed for a little bit while I was thinking. And in fact, in the shower is when I I solidified what I pretty much knew what I was going to do, and and this was really a critical part in the process of writing this book because it was it's, as I think I explained before, it had reached a turning point, and I feel as though I was kind of in the middle when I finished chapter 10 last night of this transition. Like maybe if you think of it as a 3-act play, I had done Act 1 and in chapters 1 through whatever, and then somewhere between chapter, say, 7, about 8 or 9, between that and midway in the chapters I did today was the Act 2, and I've now completed 15 chapters in the book, and there's 5 more to go, probably, which is the ending. It's more or less the ending of the thing. I've already, I would say, chapter 14 and 15 already started the downward slope towards Armageddon. All right, so I know what you're dying to hear. What I'm gonna have for dinner now. My results. Day 1, 10 chapters, almost 11,000 words, which I was very happy with. It felt pretty good. I felt like I was well on my way. Today, I started late, like I said, and I finished fairly early. It's well, now it's about quarter to 7. When I finished, I had accumulated another 7,000 words in those 5 chapters, which it outpaces per chapter the other. See, I told you I like to count words. The first 10 chapters, because chapter 11, 1,242 words. Chapter 12, 1,700, 1,600, 1,400, and then the last one was my lightest one, which was a little over 1,000, chapter 15. So that brings my grand total to 18,000 words, which eclipses Red Wolf. And so at this point last year, I was, I'm way ahead of where I was last year. Let's put it that way. And I have a full day left to go. And I I don't really have a set. I guess my goal was around 20 between 25 and 30,000 words, and at this pace, I will end up right around 25,000 most likely, maybe a little more, uh, because I see that I'm able to write more more. There's more content for each chapter as I go along. Each chapter is getting bigger and bigger, word wise, and these are these are a lot of these chapters are ones that were not really fleshed out very well in my mind, and some of them I actually combined. I've combined, even though I do have 15 numbered chapters with just little chapter. All I did was I wrote chapter titles, and some of them ended up getting sucked up into other things. And then there was one which I called Cast of Characters, which just came out of nowhere. Um, and so you'll be happy to know the Wolfman Jack. Wolfman Jack is in the can. It's chapter 13. You're going to hear all about it. You read all about it. Maybe. We'll see. Because that's one of the things that had me in turmoil last night, especially, was that um, it's it's possible that this book will never see the light of day because of the content of it. It's a shame because it's good writing. It's good writing. I think it's also, I think, a good story. But the problem is, uh, like I said before, it involves people who you know who they are, and it is a memoir. Almost everything in here is what really happened. It happened a long time ago, so there's a lot of gaps I'm filling in with dialogue that may or may not really have existed the way that it's presented. And there's a few things in there that didn't quite happen that way, but that's item number one. Number two is this is a young adult book. The whole thing is about teenagers. The whole thing, which is fine, except number three. There is graphic sexual content involved here, and I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't know if you can sell a book that's where the audience is teens, and there is explicit sexual content, and it's I feel as though I really can't tell this story without the sexual content, graphic sexual content. Now maybe you could say, well, you could just not describe it so in such detail, but I really feel that I can't do that. So does that make it erotica? Is there such a thing as YA erotica? Probably is, but I really, I don't want to. I really would rather not be placed in that category because this is not porn. This is literature, and there is a story to be told, and it's an important story. So maybe someday someone will be able to read it. Right now, I'm afraid to show it to anybody. I'm afraid to show it to anybody, and I got to figure out who I mean, I can give my buddy Dave, no problem there. He'll enjoy it, but some people that are loyal fans of mine, especially, they, I don't know how they're gonna react. What I'll do is, the one my biggest fan, she says, I love everything you write, and she'll swear to God that, oh, that's okay, that's all right. I'll read it. I'll probably enjoy it. And then she's gonna read this and go, what? You did what? At the beach? Okay. in your grandfather's house. I think you get the idea of where I'm coming from. But I feel okay that I'm going to be able to finish this despite those concerns that it's going to be something no one will ever read, because I'm doing it now just for the art of it, really. Not so much whether or not someone would actually publish it, like Anvil. I don't know. So, anyway, that's my report for tonight. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, and I'm going to see if I can't get a good night's rest, go to bed earlier, get up earlier, and see what great things come out from the 3-day, from my version of the 3-day novel writing contest.